Hello, everybody. All right, so we're back only a few hours later with part 4 of Webkinz Let's Play. The reason I'm coming back to y'all so soon is because there is there's an event at Webkinz Stadium at 6 o'clock, and so I decided I might as well do the stuff with Kyndall on camera instead of off camera. And we can just combine this and a mansion tour. So that's what we're going to do. I'm really excited. So let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is go to the Kyndall Academy. Since,
Welcome back to the Kyndall Academy. What lessons will your little student be learning today?
Alright, so I especially wanted to do this with you guys because I wanted to show you us going up a level, because Kyndall is almost level 5 in style. She only has one more to go. So we're just going to do these classes really quickly before the Webkinz Stadium, and then we'll sign up for the event, and while we're waiting for the event to start, we will do a house tour. So yeah, woohoo, to planning. Okay, so first we're going to do style, so we can level up.
Looking for some extra credit? Being
Oops, I went to the wrong one. Here we go. Alright, let's do this thing. So we've got a gladiator hat, hearts, fish, and black. Gladiator, hearts, fish, black. Whoa, someone's tired. Gladiator, hearts, fish, and black. I think that Kyndall is still tired from our adventures yesterday. Gonna need to make sure she gets some sleep. Newsies, blue, Frankenstein, black. So, Newsies, blue, Frankenstein, and black. Alright, next model, here we go. We have the flower, fringe, fish, cowboy boots? Those aren't really cowboy boots, but that's how I'll say it. Flower, fringe, fish, and then... Yes, I know, you're tired. Cowboy boots. Alright. Bunny, pink and white, circles, rainbow. More rainbow. Bunny, pink and white, circles, rainbow. So, you know, the funny thing about these pants right here is that these are one of the very first pants that I had on my original account way back when. Just a fun little fact for you. Next we have bunny, blue, white, gold. Bunny, blue, white, gold. Bunny, blue, white, and gold. And we're level 5 now, everybody.
Your pet has passed the grade and moved up a whole level. Check their report card to see their new badge.
That is really exciting. Oh, cool. We've unlocked dance. Now we have that on our actions palette. Which, to be honest, I don't even know where that is. I don't really use that. So, I guess we should find out at some point. Alright, since we're here, let's just do our other...
Still more opportunities for learning today if you'd like.
Oops,
Feel
not
free to
style.
take a look at the clipboard to find another.
Let's go to do our strength. Wow, maybe I'm getting better at this one.
Very good indeed. You really may have a pet prodigy on your hands. The Academy is certainly paying off. There's still more opportunities for learning.
Let's go to intelligence. Okay. I think this one's tail. I think that this one's soul. Maybe this one is pain. Let's see. Maybe this one's jolt. Oops. Yeah. This one's I'm not sure. Maybe this one's pass. Okay, so that makes this one speed.
Good work. Such a well, it's been an education. Looking for some extra credit? Being a top student means they
might as well, because we need to get this one up a higher level. Oops. Oh man, I was doing so well. That was a close one.
Good. Your pet is certainly doing well here at the academy. You must be really well. It's been an educational. I'm sorry.
All right. So it's 5:57. It's almost time for the event at the Webkinz Stadium. Those classes actually went by quicker than I expected them to.
Good evening. This is Fred Rover welcoming you to the Webkinz Stadium. Did you bring dinner?
So here's what we're going to be doing. At 6, there's an open event, which means that anyone on Webkinz World can play it. So that's really exciting. The entrance fee is 25 Kinz Cash, and the prize money is up to 20,000 Kinz Cash. Now, I doubt that I'll do that well, because I'm still pretty low level in a lot of the things in the Kinzville Academy, so I'm probably not going to really place at all, but it's still fun to do these events. So that's at 6. We've got 2 minutes. I guess we can look at like a few rooms really quickly before we sign up. So what I really like about the Webkinz Stadium events is that you get to play against real, other real Webkinz players. Alright, so as I said, my house is really big. There's 70 rooms so far, so it's more like a mansion. I've been building it up for quite a while. So let's take a look at one of these rooms before we go and sign up at the Webkinz Stadium. So let's start with the Witch's Lair. I know, I'm sorry you're tired, Kyndall. I'm gonna give her some food really quickly. I'll give her this Floridisa. And then some strawberries. And some more strawberries. That helped a little bit. Alright, so this is the Witch's Lair. I remember I got this room, I think it was like around Halloween time, I guess that would make the most sense. Looks like I actually blocked myself in here, so I need to move this. But this is where all the witches come and hang out. I've got this really cool background that I love. It's like all these trees with faces. Some of them are angry faces and other are really happy faces, sad faces. It's a really cool wallpaper. I'm pretty sure I got this wallpaper, this witch's house, and like most of the stuff in this room from an event that was going on in October. So the cool thing about this house is that you can actually go inside it. As you can see, Kyndall is in there blinking right at this window right here. You can also stand on this bridge and the lights will turn on. I think that's really cool. So yeah, that's the Witch's Lair. Before we keep going, let's go sign up for the Webkinz Stadium event before I forget. Don't want to forget to do that.
Good evening. This is...
So we're going to enter Kyndall. She's level 5 agility, level 3 creativity, level 5 style, and level 3 grooming. So she has good looking chances. Not the best, but hey. I love Kyndall and I think that she'll do the best she can, and that's what matters. So we're going to sign up. And it'll take us into a ready room. Oh, looks like more friends are online. Okay, so yeah, this is the ready room. if you didn't have anything else to do, you could just keep your Webkinz in here. They can go in the hot tub, which is really cute. You can give them a bath, stuff like that. But since we have something to do at the moment, we're going to go back to our house tour while we wait for 6:30, which is when we'll be able to see the competition happening live. Okay. So we're back in the witch's lair. Next, we're going to go to the abandoned ski resort. This is one of my newest rooms, one that I just made last month, or was it 2 months ago? I think it was it was in the past few months. So basically the premise of this room is that this place used to be a thriving ski resort, but at one point it got abandoned. And so now basically all that's left here is just like a broken ski lift, this really pretty bridge that Kyndall can hop across, and it's surrounded by houses and stuff like that. It's just sort of an area that's been forgotten by the neighborhood. And as you guys can see, Quinn is just hanging out in here. Good to see you, Quinn. So that is the abandoned ski resort. Let's go to the Hobby Lobby next. Hobby Lobby is actually a store in real life where you can buy like a whole bunch of crafting items and stuff like that. I think there's not actually a Hobby Lobby where I am, but I just thought it would be a clever little name. So basically this is a place where the Webkinz in the Costello family can come and work on their hobbies. We have this piano here. We also have a little clay sculptor table. Here's a book rack. Here's a science station for anyone who likes to do their science experiments. There's also a little easel with a paint area here. And here's a little place where you can wash your, where you can wash your Webkinz, but also where you can wash your paint brushes. And then there's also a little basketball hoop too, if basketball is your hobby. Next up is the collectibles room. Alright, so in the collectibles room, I just have a whole lot of collectibles. So these are all the Webkinz stuffed animals that I've got, that the whole family has, and then I have some trophies and stuff from challenges and also from winning at the Webkinz Stadium. I actually got second place twice in the running competition at Webkinz Stadium, so that's why you see these two right here. Also, there's some jelly coins in here from an old challenge, I think like from last year? Yeah, I think from last year. But I've got some jelly coins here. So yeah, this is my collectibles room. Next up, I name this room Walking in a Winter Wonderland. A little cheesy, but I like the name. So, I guess it doesn't really look like a winter wonderland right now, but during the winter when outdoors are snowy, this would be a snowy area. So we've got the North Pole here, we've got a little iced over pond, and a little house, like a little cottage with snow on it, a snow bear that I actually got from one of my friends on Webkinz Town, and then there's also these little adorable little places where you can sled down. I think that they're really cute. I love that one especially because Kyndall actually would go on a sled. So yeah, this room, it makes a lot more sense when it's snowy, but it's still a cute room. Next is the Christmas living room. You guys saw this room briefly when we were in here with Mickey, I think. So this is a room where there's still, like, a lot of the family is still in here. I guess the Costello family really loves Christmas, so they don't want to leave this room. But I love this room so much because I got so many Christmas trees. I figured the more the better because we're such a big family. Also, there's gift wrapping stations here. There's also menorah for the people in the Costello family who don't celebrate Christmas but celebrate Hanukkah instead. And then there's like a snowman refrigerator and Christmas bunk beds. So yeah, it's just a very, very Christmassy room, which everybody is still hanging out in. They should probably leave eventually, because it is March. Alright, we're going to go down a level now. We're going to go to the second girls' bathroom. So there's like multiple bathrooms. There's only two. There's two for girls and two for boys so far. So this is the girls' bathroom. I actually only just made over this room. So this room is very new. It's got a very blue theme to it, and I really like that. Pretty simple bathroom. Next is the cooking classroom, where people come to learn how to cook. We've got the stained glass. No, not the stained glass. Actually, I can't remember exactly what this theme is called, but yeah, this is it. We have places where you can practice cooking, a little dishwasher, some ruined food that people didn't make very well, but hey, it's a cooking classroom. It's to learn. It's a place to learn. Some dirty dishes, some bake sale cookbooks. Yeah, that's basically it. And right now it looks like this is blocking a door, so I might need to move this room around at some point. But let's go ahead and hit up the spa getaway. So this room I really love. It's still a work in progress. I plan to put a big spa pool here when I have the e-store points for that. But there's actually a sauna in here. It's a special item that I got at one point for Deluxe Day, like a few months ago, I think. There's also a waterfall bed where you can sleep. And then there's these two change huts here for if you need to change into your swimming suit or just change for any reason. There's a waterfall here and then a private little bathtub over here. And this fun little decoration that I felt like putting in. So that is the spa getaway. Next we have the playroom. I'm pretty sure this room's not that exciting if I can remember correctly. Yeah, it's not. It's just a bunch of toys that I put in here. That the Costello family members can play with. Next we have a walk-in closet. Now this walk-in closet used to be the collectibles room, but then I started getting so many collectibles that I had to upgrade to a larger room. So there's nothing really going on in this room yet. It's kind of boring. But eventually I'll figure out what to put in it. Next we have Fizzy's room. You guys remember Fizzy, right? She is my Lilkins lioness. Here she is, just hanging out in her room. Her room doesn't have it doesn't have a specific theme to it. It's just kind of stuff that I thought would be cute, looking good together. So yeah, she gets the nice view of the city outside of her windows. She has some shoes and she has this really adorable teapot pouring out a rainbow decoration. Yeah, it's kind of random, but that's Fizzy for you. She's very random. I mean, she is wearing a fish hat. Next we have the treetop dining area. So, I love this room because this is where you can come to get away and eat dinner up on the top of the trees. So we have like the entrance here with the tiki torches and a nice little campfire area where you can eat out of your coconuts and a firefly patch of grass behind you. It's just a cute little area for eating dinner or lunch or breakfast or whatever. Next is Teddy and Tigger's room. I told you when in the introduction that Teddy and Tigger share a room. Teddy is Fizzy's twin brother, just for a reminder. And Tigger is their brother who is a tiger. So this room is also kind of random, but I thought it was cute. They have the bunk beds. One bed for Tigger and one bed for Teddy. And they really like superheroes and they really like Dex Dangerous. So they like their posters. They also have this little area to hang out and read. It's just a cute big old room that they've got. Next we have Grandma's Christmas Cabin. Now I don't have a grandma for this family yet, but I just like the name Grandma's Christmas Cabin because it feels more homey. Because I'm sure that a lot of us have grandmas who have a cute little place where they live, or at least always wanted to live. So anyways, this is the cabin, Christmas cabin, with the cookies and the candle and the nice fireplace and this beautiful windows with snowy trees in the background and another cute little bunk bed. As you can tell, I have a lot of Christmas themed things because it was winter pretty recently. Next we have the baseball room. And I actually have to thank my Webkinz Town friend Blue Morpho for most of the stuff that's in this room. I didn't have like any of the items for the baseball theme, and they gave me like all of them, which was so sweet of them. And this is like one of the oldest themes in all of Webkinz, actually. So I feel really happy to be able to have so much stuff like I do thanks to Blue Morpho. And as you can see, I still have some stuff left in my dock for it too. So that's the baseball room. Next, we have the second boys' bathroom. I don't think there's much going on in this room yet. Yeah, there's not. This is another one of my newer rooms. So at the moment, there's just a toilet and a fireplace. It's a really nice bathroom. I mean, you don't have many bathrooms with fireplaces in them. And next we have Cousin Nico's room. Just as a reminder, if you're confused why Nico is a cousin, it's because I only have the online version of her, not a plush version of her. I don't think there is a plush version of the Kiwi bird since it was a new creation. But anyways, so I love this room because it's like a desert theme, and it has Nico's little hot air balloon and like her little other balloons, and she has a cheese bed because she likes cheese. It's really random, but she likes that. Next, we have the Costello Diner. So in this room, it's definitely a developing room. There's not much in it yet, but this is where the Costellos are going to offer a cute little diner eating area for people who are visiting. Next, we have the Countryside Getaway. Haven't been in this room in a while. Yeah, it's very empty. Excuse me, sorry. So this is the Countryside Getaway. There's like literally nothing, nothing in here yet. It's a very undeveloped room. Next we have the hot tub room. This might be one of my favorite rooms. I love it. It's got a hot tub, which makes sense why it's called the hot tub room. And just a bunch of areas to just lounge and relax. And as you can see, Kyndall is enjoying the hot tub. Next we've got the garden. So in here, I've got a whole lot of flowers. And actually, while we're in here, we can add our new flowers that we just got. We just got the crocus flowers. And we also got some wildflowers yesterday. Can put in here. And I think I got these yellow daffodils from my sister, Rachel. Alright. So yeah, this is the garden. Who doesn't love to have a beautiful big pool in the middle of their garden? Next we have Dr. Quack's Campgrounds. I worked really hard on this room. Just give it a moment to load. So, Dr. Quack, when he retired, he decided to give a lot of money towards public areas. And one of the areas that he made was this beautiful campground. There's a cabin that you can enter. And it'll show smoke coming out of the chimney. I love that. There's also this beautiful waterfall lake where you can swim. Also this camp chair, you can just relax, or you can just relax around the fire here. There's also this little tent area where you can get your supplies to do archery, which you can do into these targets right here. Or you can just hang out and sleep on this nice hammock, or admire this Dr. Quack statue, or you can go jump in on this mushroom trampoline. So yeah, that's the, sorry, it's a bit loud. Let me turn that down. So that's the Dr. Quack campgrounds. Next is the Hermit's Lair. So a hermit is someone who just likes to live alone in isolation all by themselves. So that's what the hermit does. I don't really know who the hermit is, but inside this house there's a hermit, someone who lives alone, but they live in this beautiful lush area. And I really like this little butterfly here too. Next is the Forever Fall room. I really love this room as well. It's just beautiful. I love the background with the beautiful fall trees. And then there's a little swing that you can hang out on. There's also another little campfire here. And there's a little area with the pumpkin tree and a hay bale and a pumpkin patch back here. And then there's a little fall bridge for you to get over when you leave the room. So we might have to split up this this room tour into 2 videos, not room tour, house tour, because my house is so big. Alright, let's go ahead and go to the bunk bed room next. So this is a room where I just have a whole lot of beautiful bunk beds. And I have to thank more of my friends from Webkinz Town for some of these bunk beds, because I would not have gotten them without them, including this 10-year Webkinz anniversary bunk bed. Just love it so much. Next we have the bumper car room. I'm really proud of this room. So this is a room where you can just come and play bumper cars if you randomly feel like it. So these bumper cars, you could win them at a floaty clicky event that we had, I think it was like last month, and also like a few months ago too. They've had this event multiple times, and I've got 11, I think, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of the bumper cars. This one right here I had to get with eStore points, but the rest of them I got during the floaty clicky event. And it's just a really fun room where the people in the Costello family can come and play bumper cars. And as you can see, Snickers is just hanging out in here. Next, we will hit up Santiago's room. Alright, so Santiago really loves fruit. Like, he really loves fruit. So he just begged to have a fruit-themed room, and of course I was not going to say no. So his room is just all about the fruit. Next we have Cousin Snickers' room. So Snickers, she loves adventure. Snickers is all about adventure. So she's got lots of things for adventuring here, such as like her hot air balloon and her mine car and her little adventure park canteen and her little pickaxe. She just really loves adventure. Oh, and she also has a waffle bed, because who doesn't love waffles? Next, we're getting to Kyndall, Cassidy, and Parker's room. Since you know Kyndall, Cassidy, Parker, Jude, Clark, and Gray are sextuplets, the 3 girls share a room, and then the 3 boys share a room. So this is Kyndall, Parker, and Cassidy's room, and this is Kyndall's bed right here. The way that I remember this is Kyndall's bed is because she's got her fashion icon behind her bed, and she's also a little crazy and cuckoo, so she's got the crazy Webkinz sign back here, and her little backpack. Over here is Parker's bed. She has her window looking out. And then this is Cassidy's bed. The way I remember it is thinking, oh, you don't put Cassidy in a corner. That's how I remember that's Cassidy's bed. Then we have the first girls' bathroom. So this room is pretty cramped. But it's got all the essentials and then some. We've got the fireplace, this beautiful vanity, this really nice toilet. I think this is all one theme. I just can't remember what theme it is. I think it might be like the cozy theme or something like that. Yeah, I think it is. So that's the first girls' bathroom. Next, we get to Uncle Scott's room. He's the first Webkinz I got on this account, so I got a themed room with him, and I got the pirate theme room with him. This came free with Uncle Scott. Next, we have the kitchen. So, what I love about the kitchen is that it also doubles as a drive-thru, because I guess Kate and Edmund are really good at cooking, so people love to come stop by the house to get food, and look, a little car even comes up to the window, and when you click it again, they leave. It's like, here you go, here's your order. So I really like that, and I like the little tables that we have here, and the hot chocolate mug on this table. We even have a grill in this kitchen, and it looks like Carson is hanging out in here, just getting something to eat. Next we have the dining room. I really like the dining room because it has the stained glass window theme, and I just absolutely adore this wallpaper and this flooring. So like, this is the table, got little placemats and stuff, and there's a high chair. We don't really have any babies in the family yet, but it's for when we get a baby in the family. Kate and Edmund are always adopting kids, so it'll happen eventually. Next, we have the creepy crypt graveyard. So I decided to make this area because I had a whole lot of little gravestones, and it also just looks really creepy. As you can see in the background, there's like little crypts where like dead bodies would be kept and stuff like that on the wallpaper. So it's just a really creepy area, and it's just very unfortunate that it's right next to the dining room. I did not do that on purpose. Okay, so next is the cozy family room. So I love this room because I really love the electronic fireplace that they've got going on here. A little TV and then some games. Oh, I think we also got an extra LinkedIn game yesterday too, if I can remember correctly. Let's see if I can find it. Maybe it's in decorations? Here it is. So now we have 2 of these. I guess people can play back-to-back games, and it makes sense. I mean, again, there's 20 people in this family, so it makes sense that we'd have more than one game. Let me just really quickly move this over a little bit. That's better. Okay, so that's the cozy family room. And here comes Kyndall's fashion boutique that I keep talking about. So, as you guys know, Kyndall loves fashion and she loves to make her own clothes. Well, in here she can. She has her beautiful red ruby wardrobe, her little purse that she designed herself, and these are mannequins where she likes to hang up the clothes that she designs. And then she has her little clothing design table over here. Next we have Leonardo's lair. Cannot speak. Okay, so aka Leonardo's room. But since Leonardo is named after a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, I had to call it a lair. We even have the sewer drain for where he can enter and go down to the sewers. So his room is obviously a blue themed room. He's also got a Goo Goo Berry Festival ball pit, because that's just fun. They can peek all in and out of this. It's really cute. So we're getting close to 6:30, so we're going to probably have to do this house tour in 2 different parts. But we can at least do most of the house tour today. Next is the Garden Hideaway guest room. I love this room. I think you guys will love it too. So this is the guest room, themed garden area, and I have to thank my sister Rachel for a lot of the stuff in this room. She helped me get a lot of this stuff. So it's just a beautiful place for whenever the Costello family has guests over, for them to be able to stay and sleep and just feel really happy because it's so beautiful. Next we have Edmund and Mom's Dad Edmund and Mom Kate's room, the parents' room, aka that's a long name. I could have just wrote parents' room. I think I might change that. Okay, so in here we have, this is where Edmund sleeps and this is where Kate sleeps. And then they have their 2 thrones because they're a lion and a lioness. And they have this adorable fish table in the middle because it's really pretty. And why not? Next, we have an underwater guest room for any underwater creatures who might visit the Costello household and want to be able to sleep in comfort. It's kind of a random room. There's lots of ducks everywhere. And next we have the main living room where the family can come hang out. So in this room, we've got another TV and we've got this cute little, I don't even know what it's called. I can't remember what it's called. One of these cute little lamps. And also this little podium where people can practice their speeches. And this little area where you can play air hockey. And also an area where people can play chess together. And a grand piano if the family feels like playing some music. And there's another little game over here in the corner as well. So we have 3 minutes until the competition starts. So let's try and hit up these last 3 rooms. And then we'll start with Gwen's room when we do the second part of the house tour later on. So let's go ahead and go to the trampoline room. So the trampoline room is pretty self-explanatory. It's just a bunch of trampolines. This is also a trampoline. Looks like a little place for a kid to sleep, a baby to sleep, but it's actually a trampoline. So I threw it in here. Next we have the nap room, because apparently that's something that the Costello family would have, just a room for people to go sleep. So there's just random beds in here where you can go sleep. Even though everybody in the family has their own bedroom, so it doesn't really make much sense, but anyways. Next is the library. This might be my newest room, so it's not really developed like at all. Yeah, it is my newest room. There's like barely anything in here at all. There's just a random book rack, and then there's the hotel, haunted hotel receptionist area that I'm going to use as like a library desk. The library reception desk. But yeah, this room has like nothing in it. But eventually it will. Okay, so that is the first part. We still have like this whole lower area to go through. But we will go ahead and do that at another point in time, because I want to be able to go and do the Webkinz Stadium event. But since we have a few minutes, let's just go ahead and feed Kyndall some more food so that she can be in tip-top shape for her event. So let's see, what does she want? How about this ficini? Some of the names in the of the food items in this game are funny. So ficini. And then some farm fresh strawberries. Alright, okay. So it's almost 6:30, so let's head over to this Webkinz Stadium.
Good evening. This is Fred Rover.
As you know, we're already signed up, so let's just go back to the ready room. Gwen, shh. Gwen! Sorry, I'm talking to my dog. As I told you, my pet Gwen on this game is named after my real-life dog, who is currently growling at the window because he probably sees a squirrel or something. Baby! Shh, shh, shh. I don't think she's gonna listen to me. But anyways, Kyndall, you're looking really good. Ready for this beauty pageant. It's 6:30, so at any minute now, it'll just go ahead and exit out of... Yep, here we go. So now we just have to wait for this to change from Interpet to View Competition. And sometimes it takes a little while for that to come up. Sometimes it takes like a minute after...
Good evening.
Oh, wow.
This is Fred Rover
It was quick
welcoming
today. So let's
you
watch
to the Webkinz
competition, guys.
Stadium.
And let's hope that Kyndall shows up. So this is model Please Wait. Alright, Please Wait. You look cool with your mustache. Let's see what he gets. Wow, 10. All 10s. The judges really liked his mustache. And this is Cusco. Oh my gosh, is that Cusco named after Emperor's New Groove? That's so cute. I love Cusco's hat. Cusco, that is cute. Whoever's pet is Cusco, that's super adorable. 6, 5, and 6. And next up we have Gilbert. Not wearing anything. Oh, okay. Alright then. Well, Gilbert, I'm glad that you're feeling very confident in yourself. Let's see what he gets. 8, 5, and 6. The judges really like that. So, the cool thing about this is that all these pets are actually pets of real-life Webkinz players. Paris Hilton, that's cute. I like the gold shoes you're wearing, Paris Hilton. 6, 4, and 5. Next up we have Blue Gulls. Oh, I love that. I really like that racing hat, golden racing hat. That's really cool. And those golden shoes, they match pretty nicely. I hope that Kyndall will show up. Sometimes you don't actually get to see your own pet in these competitions. But it would be cool if she does show up. No, she didn't, but that's okay. Oh, but she got 8th place, you guys! Check it out! Kyndall, that's great! I don't think I've done that well in a long time. And I got 50 Kinz cash for that. That is so cool. Well, congratulations to Crystal, Candy, Please Wait, and Vanilla. So, really quickly before we head on out, just gonna show you I got my little letter from Fred Rover saying I got 8th place. That is so good, Kyndall. Well done, Flashio Lightning. That is my name, by the way, if anybody wants to friend me. Your pet, Kyndall, placed 8th in a beauty competition. 50 Kinz cash for playing. Oh my goodness, that is so good. So we ended on a really nice note. See, I didn't know if we were gonna place because there's so many people who play those competitions, and we're still a relatively low level. So I'm really proud of you, Kyndall, and I'm super thankful for you guys tuning in today. Check out my next video when it comes out, probably tomorrow or so, for the second part of the house tour and for more adventures in Webkinz World. Alright, see y'all later.